Okay, so
I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated. So I mean, I actually am happy that you came to study because you have a beautiful voice.
Okay.
So how in the world did you find me and decide that you wanted to continue to develop your voice?
I found you because do you know Anthony, the singer Anthony Ted? He's a singer and also he plays guitar. And he was in X Factor, and he was my docent at Deutsche Pop.
Okay.
And I asked him for a good teacher.
Yeah.
And I think he was with Jocelyn.
Right, because she's also at the Pop Hochschule.
Yeah.
And I sometimes work or sub for her. I sometimes do her classes when she's on tour or whatever.
And then he gave me her number, and when I finally reached her, she said she's not doing it right now because she has a lot to do and she's not given lessons anymore, or not at the moment. She's having a break.
Yeah.
And she gave me your number.
Yeah.
That's how I got here.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
How
very
destiny
happy.
puts us together. Yeah.
I'm very happy because, as you can see, it's a lot of fun. And as you can see, I'm coming back.
That's right.
All the time.
That's right. I do see that. And you're getting better and better. And you were already good when you walked in the door. Mm-hmm. So it's exciting to see, right?
Actually,
where it's going to take you. So do you also write your own songs? Because I'm very, I'm also a singer-songwriter besides being a coach for a lot of singers.
I do. I will show you in a few weeks maybe what I did. Because next week I'm going to be in Dortmund and I'm going to record all the stuff that I have already, and also do new stuff there and record it immediately.
So also lyrics, melody ideas.
No, I do melody and lyrics.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and sometimes if we sit there and put it together, we're like put more of this or less of this, and then
fantastic. So you're working on an album?
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah, I told you I have a very good idea to sell it. Maybe it's gonna be.
Well, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Gonna be the first one to buy it.
That's gonna
Maybe
be
we'll
awesome.
have a little prize for the first one who bought it.
Yeah, do I get like a
Gummibär?
Ein Gummibärchen Päckchen?
Something like this.
Very good. Or some good singer's tea, like harmony tea or lotus blossom tea.
That would be actually a good idea because it's
little
something that has to do with me. Maybe that you can. She's a singer, so she gives you
voice things, tea.
Or she gives you a microphone.
Because as singers, we have to stay very healthy. This is our instrument, right?
I know.
So this is what's hard when you're in the business, of course, and dealing with being on the road and different airplane, air and train and Zugluft and all these kinds of things. Is to really say, how can I stay healthy? How can I stay hydrated? How can I eat good food?
That's fortunately what I do. I eat good food. I eat good and I drink a lot. Not
of
only
water.
alcohol.
I was gonna say, I drink a lot of tea and water.
No, but I don't like the sugar stuff actually. That's good, huh? I never have all these sugar drinks at home. I just have tea, water, and sometimes juice. That's all.
That's it.
And sometimes some wine.
Yeah, and a little bit of maybe an espresso once in a while.
Yeah. I drink coffee as well.
Yeah, but not a lot.
Not a lot, and also
because it dries out the vocal folds, right? It dries out the throat.
Does it really dry out, or is it the milk?
No, coffee dries out,
and the milk. I don't like this.
And the milk creates a lot of mucus. So milk will create. Dairy products will give you the very stuffy nose, which we don't want, right? We want, and coffee dries it out. So if you're a singer, what you need to do is, if you're gonna have coffee, good quality espressos, but not the cafe lattes are not highly recommended, and I don't drink any filter coffee. So so
I drink instant coffee.
Well,
it's a good one.
It sounds like you had vacation a lot in Greece as a teenager.
Why do they?
Because they have a lot. They have a lot of. When I was in Athens or whatever, just hot water and.
I don't like all the machines. I don't want to have a coffee machine standing in my little kitchen as well.
Yeah.
So I do have instant coffee. I have this thing you put on a hot plate where espresso comes out.
Yeah.
Where you put bones in, or you have
beans.
to.
No, beans, bones,
Beans.
bones.
Yeah. No, beans. You put beans in.
Coffee beans. Yeah.
Oh, now that you say it, I said it yesterday in English to somebody
In
else, and I
interview?
said bones. No, to someone.
That you buy sometimes
talking
unground coffee bones, or you buy some bones. And then you
I
grind
was
the
talking about
bones
the
in the
same
morning.
stuff yesterday with another with a guy who's talking English, and I said you have to put bones in it. I think now that you say it, I know what bones are, but I think I mixed it up yesterday too.
That's a beauty of working in different languages.
Maybe I should call them and tell them
Right?
I'm not that kind of person. I don't put bones
But
in
the
my...
funny thing is that the guy didn't stop you and say, "Wait
Yeah,
a
he
minute."
was like, blonde girl. Okay, I know
Yeah.
what she means.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know why the blonde girls or women are walking like back and forth in the shower all the time,
Oh.
because their shampoo says "wash and go." See, I can say these jokes too because I'm also blonde.
You know what a blonde does when she sees a snake? Oh no, that doesn't. It's not working in English. When she sees a Schlange,
Ne, weiß ich nicht.
she reiht sich ein. Like she cues with it, because Schlange is a snake and also
Yeah.
it's a cue.
Ah, so,
It's the same
okay.
word in German. No, not
So I
working
got
in
it. I
English.
got it. It doesn't work. Or yeah, exactly. But we don't like dumb blonde jokes because we're smart.
Yeah, but I
Right?
don't care. I'm
Right?
smart. I'm so smart. I can have the dumb jokes.
The thing is, one has to learn to have a sense of humor.
Yes.
Right? So what is your vision of voice?
A voice.
What touches you the most? I mean, you could do so many things. You could do more acting and writing and everything, but voice is really drawing you.
Yeah,
So-
because you really reach people through music, and I'm just that type. I can understand that a lot of people play instruments and good, very big piano players and stuff. I'm a singer, and that's my instrument.
Do you want to
It's
know
just my
something very
instrument.
cool? The voice is the only instrument connected to your blood supply.
That means
That means the piano's not connected to a blood supply.
So you mean to your heart?
To everything, to your blood supply, to your air, to your heart. So I mean, the voice is really it needs a human. I mean, I think this is a human. Why it touches humans so much is that the human voice is the very first instrument, right? And it's inside our body. And I told you that at the last class that I think it's just amazing that we carry these songs with us for years as individuals, but also as a group. So that's what we carry in our bones, right? Is we carry these songs, and then suddenly we're sitting at a campfire somewhere, or we're in a hotel bar late at night, or wherever we are, and somebody says, "Who's gonna da 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 da," or whatever, and then 5 people
And
start singing, or 5 people know. You know what song you're talking about, like John Lennon's Imagine, or you know, big songs, right? So that doesn't happen with anything else.
And also you have words with your instrument, and you don't have words with a guitar. There's not words coming out.
Right, and so the human voice is so it's so important as far as it's I always say to my clients, it's between the mental and the heart, right? So it's right here focused, and it's the door between the inner worlds and our outer world. So we take our outer worlds and we create it into music and song and put it back out again, and everything that's happening inside, we also transform it and bring it out into beauty. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's like a big transformational.
But it means also that we
Back me
have
up.
to look after the voice much more than after an instrument, because when you go have a big party, drink and smoke, it doesn't affect your guitar or piano.
Although it's funny, some people take better care of their instruments than they do of their voice. I mean, you would never put smoke inside your grand piano,
No,
and you would never put
But
your
it-
guitar out in the rain.
but it doesn't give you anything as well. So
No, but I mean, that's why, like, we go out in the rain, like you have singers walking out there, like they, forget half their hat and their scarf and whatever, and it's like, well, I don't know if you'd put your guitar out in the rain without a jacket on. You know, it's like, so we don't have to be tense about it, but we have to learn when we're tired to really listen to our body and sleep, and we have to, like you said, eat good food, right? And we have to learn that smoke or loud environments can be really tiring on our voice. So sometimes we can't avoid it, and then we have to learn how to regenerate our
Yeah.
system,
And
which is
sometimes
also okay.
you can avoid it, and sometimes it's very. I'd be so frustrated if I would really hold on to all these rules, because I could never have party. Oh, good, just
Yeah.
spontaneous parties or whatever with friends, or if I want to go to loud concerts and stuff and scream with it.
Yeah. So that's why you have to know
I don't wanna do
how.
that.
You have to say. I mean, part of your instrument is also being alive, right? So that's what I always say. All these crazy sounds that we make sometimes in class, like yeah or something. I mean, a normal voice teacher would say, "Wait a minute, you might be screwing up your voice," right? But these are part of the sounds we make. Like you said, if you're screaming in a concert.
Yeah.
So the question is, how can I find ways to stay in balance? So if I go to an extreme, let's say you do have a great time having a bottle of wine with friends, well, then you might have to drink a lot of water,
Yeah.
and you might have to get a little bit longer sleep so that your body can deal with that. Although I'm not saying that, you should consume too much alcohol, which I'm sure you don't.
No.
But I'm just saying, because singers and artists, sometimes it's the physical, sometimes it's the mental, and sometimes we need the emotional release in different ways. So sometimes we need a good cry, sometimes we need a good scream, sometimes we need to eat whatever we need to eat, right? And we don't normally eat it, and suddenly we find ourselves eating a bowl of ice cream on a hot summer day.
Of course,
Right?
a lot of ice cream.
Right? But ice cream is, milk products, so we can't just
Yeah.
we can't be sitting there as a singer saying, I don't eat ice cream, because then our voice will sound really tight.
Yeah.
Because our mental
But you can
pictures are tight.
You can eat ice cream and drink tea at the same time.
Yeah, it's true. I don't eat ice cream so much because it's very cold for my voice. I
Really?
always, it affects, but again, you gotta feel the moment, right? You have to
Yeah.
live the moment of now.
Maybe you want to write a song about eating ice cream, so you have to experience.
That's
that.
it. That's it. Or you just are having a great time. So sometimes, to drink a cold lemonade or a cold beer on a hot summer's day is exactly what you need,
Yeah.
right? And sometimes to drink a little, whatever, herbal tea on a...
Fortunately, that's nice. I love
The ways that we stay in balance, right? We stay in balance with trying to figure out if we always listen to our body. I heard this great thing once. There were people talking about fasting, I fasted once in my life, right? And the person said, if we always are listening actually to our body, we don't need to go into such extremes. I mean, if we always just eat what our body really needs, we don't have to then go from one extreme that we're eating tons of stuff and then suddenly we have to fast. I think the same is with the voice. If you really listen, you'll sense with time how much loudness you can endure, and sometimes you might just have to change the atmosphere. You say to your friends, "Oh wow, 2 hours of talking so loudly. Let's go outside for a long walk so I can breathe some fresh air, and then we can come back to this joint after a couple hours, and then you find it, right?"
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm excited that you're studying. I think it's great that you're here.
I think it's great to be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Genug geschleimt, aber stimmt.
Das war
Wir schleimen ein bisschen, aber
Das Schleimen ist nicht schlecht. Ne?
Schleim ist nicht schlecht.
Schleimen ist nicht schlecht. Das ist ein Zungenbrecher. Schleimen ist nicht schlecht. Schleimen ist nicht schlecht.
So, yeah.
But the thing is, this is something that's very German, right? I mean, not to be good or for or against, but I think in Germany people have difficulty sometimes really allowing themselves to appreciate the beauty or the success that they have. And I think everybody has their own gifts that they're working on bringing out. And so where we say, oh, Schleimen, nothing that we are saying is untrue. It's not untrue. I mean, it's not untrue. I mean, I enjoy having you. You enjoy studying. You have a good voice. And there's nothing wrong with celebrating our successes for everybody, right? I actually believe there shouldn't be a superstar thing, that everybody should develop their voices and develop their creativity and should develop how far they can get. And you can inspire a lot of people to also start singing.
Yeah,
to start getting in touch with their voice.
I think it wouldn't be very healthy to walk around like, I know I can sing and stuff like that. It's also boring. I don't like it. I don't like other people being like this, because it's like, okay, whatever you say, I have to hear it. If I like it and I hear it, that's all I need to know. I don't have to listen to you saying what you can do.
That's true, but we don't have to consciously criticize ourselves all the time. I think there's a new study that women, I think it's like 17 times a day, are sending themselves hate messages with their body and face and everything. So we don't need to knock ourselves down to be polite. That's what I'm just saying. You know, we say the truth. You know, and if the truth is, hey, I make a great minestrone soup, or I mean, this is okay, right? And there's other things we can't do, or we're still learning, and there's other things we do really well. I coach really well.
Yes, you do.
I do, and I've done it for a long time, and I love doing it. And other people do other things well, you know. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
And now you're going to do a great record. We hope, we see, right?
Yes.
And work on it hard.
Yeah.
And share your ideas and share your visions.
Share my stories.
Share your stories.
Yeah.
It is crazy to think that it's all so many stories out there, right? We're so connected to each other's stories.
Yeah, like when I sing a song that's not even mine, I feel it's mine.
Right.
It means something. It means that we're connected, right?
Right, totally. It's all about connectivity, actually. It's a lot about connectivity. And love, don't forget love. All about love.
Love. Love. Okay.
Love will keep us together. They can be made whenever. I said it before and I'll say it again. Love is weekend. I love you now. I love you next time. I really love you.
Is that a real song?
That is a song.
It is? I don't know this.
Love.
I thought you made it up.
Love will keep us together.
This is
They can be made whenever. I said it before and I'll say it again. Da, da, da. I love you now and I love you there. No, stop, stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, stop, I've been thinking of you. Ba, 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 ba. Keep us together forever. I will.
I can't remember.
I
I can't remember. It's Captain and Tennille or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Love, love will keep us together.
It sounds like a soundtrack of a series. An American old series.
You know, I think it's like I'm really, it's like dated. I think it's like the 70s or something.
I know
Maybe.
it. I think I know it from TV. So it must be like the Bill Cosby Show or something like this.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah. Wow, you're watching.
No,
that we watched, right?
I've seen it maybe 2 times, but it's not on TV for a million years.
That's a good show. Well written show.
Yeah, funny.
Funny sitcom. Yeah.
Okay.
So excellent. So you're going to practice your